Vlad and I, our next door neighbors, became incredibly good friends and kind of hit it off since day one. Early on, I said, "Do you know anything about cryptocurrencies?"
Yeah.
And Vlad's face just lit up. You know, you ever see
Now we're talking.
Yeah. Now we're talking. And so from that day, I mean, we had this incredibly engaging conversation that night. We had followed up, became fast friends, and then became partners in investing in crypto. And boy, was that a roller coaster ride.
Yeah, one of the story, Brian. I'm sorry.
No, please.
So me and my daughter, we went to one of the first conference in New York, and I met a guy who was founder of one of the projects, and he was like forcefully pushing everybody to buy, and he said, "You buy it today, Sunday you're gonna make money." So I get back, Brian. This is the nuts of information I got from this conference. Let's invest. So, and we invest not a lot because it was our first like 5,000, something like that.
Was this OTN?
OTN. So
damn, that was
Brian bought this OTN, and that was, I believe, the Saturday, Sunday, and when the guy said it's gonna go up Monday, I believe. So it's I'm looking, and we bought. I don't remember. Let's say at $1, and then all of a sudden 3 or 4 or 5 or 7, and it was like 7, 8 o'clock at night, and I'm dialing Brian, and he was like, "Vlad, I cannot talk. I'm in a meeting." I said to him, "You better be fucking able to talk, because right now, wherever you put, it's like 1,000% higher." He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I need to go to the restroom." He left that meeting conversation, went to the restroom, sell his position. That was just absolutely like crazy memories. How
Beginning of something much
we
bigger.
just.
I often wonder what the people at the table, who I forget who they were at the time, but I knew that I was a different person coming back from the bathroom than the person I was when I left. So they must have been thinking, like, what happened in that bathroom? Going from crypto to NFTs, I have to hand it to Vlad, because he was the one that really pushed me to get into the NFT space. And I, like most people, push back at first. I'm like, this is an overpriced JPEG. That's why there's a
just
thing.
by accident. It's like happened. We didn't talk for crypto about crypto for just quite some time, and that was just invitation for dinner.
Yep.
And Brian, Olivia, his wife, my wife Maria, and me, and we just talking through all different stuff and what happened in life, and just randomly NFT come to conversation. Dynamics of communities, dynamic of engagement, how people perceive everything. It's completely different than just a regular crypto technology, because people needs to understand. It's no emotional connection there. Here you just buying the picture. And I remember when I bought this first ape, and Brian
It's my first one too.
and we were talking about that, and Brian just, "Oh, I want to buy this ape," and I said, "I just bought one ape," and I sent him the picture, and he was like, "This is the ape I want to buy."
It was
And
crazy.
and I was like, do you want me to sell it to you? You can have it. I don't really care. I can buy another one.
That was a moment, though.
But that was like, from all these thousands of apes, I bought that specific ape. And Brian, "This is the ape I want to buy."
It was
And I was at the
unbelievable.
bank at the Wells Fargo, just did some transaction, came out. I was like, "You gotta be kidding me. How it's possible that specific?" Like,
that was a moment.
Very, 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 very interesting to me. Yeah.
So there's a lesson to be learned here, and that's before we even get into talking about Opus-Labs and the business and everything that we're aiming to achieve, it's overcoming that knee-jerk reaction that people have when they hear the term NFTs. Somebody like myself, who I pride myself in being open-minded and researching things, being able to see value in things, and for whatever reason, for whatever the world had put out there, whatever news I may have heard, whatever, I had formed this opinion in my head that I didn't even want to devote a second of my time to learn about it. And even more so, I started projecting my negative opinion about a topic I knew nothing about onto other people. For those who know me, if I feel strongly about everything, even those things that I know nothing about. And so this was a prime
Like we
example.
all do.
Yes. And so the second that I said, okay, you know what, Vlad, let me just dive in a little bit here.
It's exactly what you said.
So just
Yes.
like I do, because I'm
Yes.
very methodical.
Right, let's take a pause.
Yeah, let's take a pause. Let me learn
Really
about
think
this.
about it.
And to say that my mind was blown, and it just opened up my mind to things that I never knew could possibly exist. That's what triggered and lit the fire for this exciting journey that we're on now.